we have FSP Ninja and I on the microphone, and Jonas in the chat, and we're all ready to commentate for you. And of course, we have our viewers at home. So let the racers be off.
Hello,
How are you
guys.
today,
I'm not too bad. How are you doing, Octavia? We have an amazing race in for us today, and they're already off.
Wow.
So, some really...
Like we planned that.
Yeah, almost perfectly planned it. So, really exciting information. EiP on the right here actually PB'd just before this race. He just recently got a 26:19.59, I believe. So an absolutely amazing time, pushing up to 4th place on the leaderboards, just overtaking Darbian.
This just in, EiP actually does not sit on the floor. He actually sits in a chair, so Adam's alone on the floor. Speaking of Adam is our world record holder with 26:14.417 as his PB, which he got about 2 months ago. He missed the super jump, so he's now going to be about 0.5 behind EiP.
So just heading out of the intro level here, we can actually go to whichever stage we want, but the fastest route we're going to be taking is we're going to go through the tree zone. After that, we're going to go into the space zone, the macro zone, the pumpkin zone, and then we're actually going to skip the Mario zone and go to the turtle zone first, then back to Mario until we finish off at the castle, collecting the 6 golden coins here.
But why would you skip a zone? Doesn't that create extra map movement?
You would think that, Octavia, but actually what's happening here is that the boss at the end of Pumpkin Zone is the witch, and for the witch we need a carrot. Conveniently enough, we also need a carrot to begin off the turtle zone so we can fly off over the entire first level. So it actually does save quite a significant amount of time to just go straight from the Pumpkin Zone into the turtle zone. So that's what we're going to be doing. As you can see, our race is getting off to a flying start here.
Yeah, Adam did make up a little bit of time on EiP by getting the a faster mushroom grab, but not enough to make up for the failed super jump.
We're now in the 2nd stage of the tree zone. We are inside the tree now, jumping through the tree sap.
Yeah, that sap slows you down. Actually, I don't know the specific of how much it slows you down, but enough to make you not want to stay in it. So they're trying to jump out of it immediately as they enter, and you can do that without losing any time if you get a frame perfect jump.
A very interesting mechanic here, we can actually spin on top of a block, and if there's a power-up inside that block, we'll actually be grabbing the power-up through the top of it. This also works for coins and such. So just spin jumping on top of a question block is going to allow us to access whatever's inside of it. Now, we see one of the final bosses of the game already, also known as pipes. So you saw that EiP just failing to get into the pipe there. That's because pipes have a seriously tight exit. It's about 7 pixels, but doing it fast it makes it just as hard as a 4 or 3 frame trick.
Some more interesting tech here. When you have the bunny ears, you can hold A the whole duration of your jump, and when you land, you'll instantly jump just like it would be if it was a frame perfect jump. And both EiP and Adam did that strat. And Adam with the better lag manipulation pulling ahead of EiP.
So what they were doing just there, you were wondering why they're sliding on that platform. They're just scrolling the screen down to despawn one of the flies. This does actually get rid of a lot of lag because this game is working right on the edge of the technology at the time. So any extra sprites on screen are going to cause significant lag. As you can see it all through the tree zone, especially in this level, there's a lot of lag to see here. There's 2 fast fire grabs, actually terrifying.
They're both taking the exact same strat here. This last jump on the cloud is very dangerous because of that lag. There's too many sprites in that one section. And if you press A during a lag frame before you land, you won't actually jump. And people have lost runs to that across the board. But look at that, out of tree zone, no major mistakes. This is quite the race.
This is the exact start we want to be seeing because we have already seen a lot of our racers dying just at the end of tree 4, which is obviously very upsetting, but they're staying very close. We have finished the tree zone, we have collected our first golden coin of 6. Once we get all 6, we will be able to access the castle.
Adam just missed map movement, so he is literally synced up with EiP now. That half a second lead, just like that. And you're going to see this back and forth.
So here, now we're just in the bubble stage, or the hippo stage, which is just going to carry us over to the space zone. So very simple level. We're just going to run and jump into the bubble with running speed. If we didn't have running speed, this level would be about 15 or 20 seconds longer. So you definitely want to make sure you have that running speed. And they're just going to be dropping down at the end of the level. And they just basically want to brush off the corner of these blocks here. Adam getting it beautifully, EiP going a little late, but that does not slow him down too much.
Yep, all that time that Adam lost on the map, he just got back from EiP's slight delay in letting go of A. And it's going to consistently be like that. These runners are both top-notch, so it's going to be give a little, take a little.
We are jumping through space here, but also running quite a bit. Octavia, would you care to explain the reason we're running on the ground so much?
Nah, I'm good. Honestly. So running, it is, you move 8 pixels per 8 frames, while jumping you move 7 pixels per 8 frames. So it does add up quite a bit to run more than you jump. I think it ends up being like about 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds if you don't do any maximized running throughout this stage.
Why are we watching the exact same screen, you ask? We just have 2 of the best runners in the game here, playing at absolutely top levels.
Oh, but this is when they get to express their creativity and uniqueness, because now we have 2.5 minutes of Star Song.
It is the Star Song.
What
the awesome Star Song.
The awesome Star Song.
Exactly. If any of you has the Star Song copy pasta, we would love to see it in chat right now.
Oh, yeah. Go digging, Samurai.
Yeah.
Find it. I'm putting this all on Samurai. If Samurai can't do it, no one can.
Called out.
Yeah.
Anyways, so an auto-scroller here. We're just going to be carefully navigating our way through the level. We don't want to run into any of these stars. They're quite angry, and they are not friendly in the slightest.
Man, what would make a star so angry, Ninja?
Maybe because they don't have ears and they can't hear the Star Song, you know? They see Mario dancing around all the time.
And they want to dance too, but they have no limbs to dance with.
They just vibrate in place.
That's more pulsating than vibrating.
Okay,
Quite
that works
different.
too. Jack in chat with the Star Song copy pasta.
There we go.
And here we go,
all
of the colors,
yes.
All of the colors coming out. Make sure to do /me before it to use your color.
If we can read chat, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Everyone's welcome. In the community, not in the community. You copy this, you paste it, and we're a happy group of Mario Land 2 runners.
Look at all those colors, a beautiful rainbow.
I've never seen something as beautiful as this in my life.
And then there's Jonas on his own with his signature Star Song. We love you, Jonas. Never stop.
Jonas.
Now we're coming to the end of Space 2. So this is going to lead us to the boss, Tatanga. He's back from Sarasa Land. He's returning from Super Mario Land 1. He's not had enough. But after this now, we can hopefully banish him forever. We're going to look for 4 fireballs and a stomp from both sides. Let's see if we can see this. 2 amazing Tatangas.
Shoot. Man, that was amazing.
Beautiful.
That was beautiful. I'm
really
sorry, I
could not
clapped
ask
in front of the microphone.
Could not ask for anything better in terms of that boss.
Are they literally synced up
quick.
after Tatanga? That's so difficult.
Post Tatanga sync is insane. These guys are both on incredible pace already.
Yeah.
Look at that. They are merely frames apart, coming out of Space Zone. Macro Zone now. This is where things start to just slightly creep up in difficulty. Entering Macro 1.
The first thing they would have to do here, if they fail Tatanga, is get a backup. But that's not even applicable at the moment, so let's not waste our breath. The next thing they're going to do is they're going to get a fire flower, and this is going to help them get into the secret exit, which is much faster than playing 2 other levels. They get to play an auto-scroller.
Now here we go, just coming up in the 4th block, they're going to grab this fire flower, both grab it perfectly, and now they're going to kill these ants just as they come on screen for some beautiful lag reduction as well. Let's see if they go for the fast strat. They do.
Oh, they're both doing it. Oh, they're both ready for this. Look at that.
That was beautiful. So they're just running across the moving platform. Now here is the secret exit. They're going to break 2 blocks. Maybe let's see if they attempt to do both at the same time. They both
tried, both missed. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's perfectly fine. It's a very difficult strat. And now we're at the secret exit. 2 331 exit times going into the auto scroller.
We've got a 4-kill differentiation between them. So it does look like EiP's going to have to get a lot of extra kills in order to get to 99.
But why are we wondering about 99 kills?
I was going to say, but I think I forgot why we need 99 kills, Ninja. Can you remind me?
Oh, I have to. You're segueing me into that. Okay. So basically, once we get 100 kills, we are going to be given a star. Just as we get the homie love from Adam. So, yes. A star. We get a star. We need to use that star. Where are we going to use it? We're going to use it in the castle.
Is this star angry, and does it have limbs?
No, this is a non-angry star, a non-limb star. It's going to grant Mario invincibility. And it's going to allow us to kill the Wario mini-bosses in the castle just at the end of the run so much quicker. About 1.2 seconds quicker, I'd like to say. I'm not sure the exact time. Somewhere around there. 1.6 maybe.
We got the swag slide. Well, not the swag slide, but the electric slide? What do you call that one?
That is not the electric slide. We can't call that electric slide.
It was a slide.
It was. So once we get these 99 kills, well, we're going to need 99 going into the castle. And once we kill that first Wario mini-boss, we're going to get the star, we're going to run in, and we can just run through the next 4 mini-bosses.
Adam's going for fast. Nope, he slows down. They both slow down, but I think that was the better call. The backup, it doesn't lose any time, but you lose kills, and it's a lot harder. So they're both playing this level relatively safe, but still
a minor
extremely
bonk
fast.
From EiP there is just going to slightly set him behind. But they are both through cleanly. This is the first difficult platforming level in the game. Adam with a decently fast rat kill, and EiP with the same, both ending on 350, which is the ideal time.
Yeah, you can squeeze out a 351 if you don't slow down on that conveyor belt, but that jump is very difficult, and there's only, is it a 1-frame window or a 2-frame window to be able to jump over that?
To get through without slowing down, exiting the macro zone. The hardest map movement in the game, actually.
And here we are in Pumpkin 1, objectively the best zone, Pumpkin Zone.
Definitely true.
They're going to kill a bunch of enemies here to get their kill count high and to reduce lag. They're going to get some corner boost here. And you're going to see the second boss of the game come true, Stairs. And let's see if they can beat them.
Adam flying up those stairs beautifully, EiP with perfect. The same. Perfect execution from both. The Jasons everywhere.
The stair boss first appeared in Super Mario Bros. 1, which appeared after the original Donkey Kong. And it gives speedrunners trouble to this day.
Now we're going through Pumpkin 2. Some more tricky lag reduction kills here, and we go down the pipe into the water with our first instance of RNG. Water. What's wrong with water? Why don't we like water?
Well, as soon as you enter water, depending on what frame you enter, if it's even or odd, you get fast swim or slow swim, or deer pipes on EiP's side. So fast swim gives you, well, obviously it's faster, and you literally have no control over which one you get. The only thing you can do is reset it by touching the ground or leaving the water until you get the fast swim you want. And you can lose up to 3 seconds throughout the whole run just based on water RNG. That's from 0 to 27.
So you saw EiP bonking on that pipe as he went up, just proving again that pipes are one of the 2 major bosses of the game. Quick drops on either side. The runners just releasing B here. Resetting their piece, we just allows them to fall so much faster than floating off.
As a viewer, of speedruns, I always like to know like what looks difficult versus what's actually difficult. Fast drops are one of those things that don't look difficult at all, but are one of the hardest things to really master. Top runners are very prone to getting only one of the two or none of the two fast drops in their runs.
Failing the fast drop is, it may not seem like a big thing, but Mario is just gonna be floating off the edge there. It loses a good 0.2, 0.3 per failed fast drop. So they really do want to be getting the perfect fast drops here. Now we're going to go grab our sacred carrot to go and fight the witch now.
I think they both did a super jump instead of doing a late jump.
The runners pass the brooms without interacting with them, which is always the smart choice. You should never play with the brooms.
Yeah, and if you're wondering why not play with the brooms, have you ever jumped on a broom? If you did, you probably fell.
It hurts. It hurts,
Mario
guys.
does the same thing.
Here comes the witch.
Let's see a left for a left min.
So the witch is another RNG based fight. The witch has a 75% chance of starting on the left, a 75% chance of switching sides afterwards. And we only need 3 stomps to kill, so ideally we're looking for a left, right, left.
Bad witch, yeah. We got a right, left, right, and a left, right, right. Yeah.
Not good RNG. Not the best. Not the best.
But the fact that they both got the same level of bad witches is, good for the runners.
And now you can see they're skipping Mario Zone. Eaten by the turtle. You think that must hurt. But look how much space there's inside the turtle. There's a whale, there's a submarine.
I was going to say, how did they get eaten by a turtle? But they're clearly outside, unless this turtle's transparent.
So roomy inside of the turtle. Backward swag from AiP, saying hello to Adam, wishing him good luck.
Yes, look at that. Very similar sky. It looks like it's a little bit later for Adam. Well, it is noon. It's noonish for AiP, and it is 10:30 at night.
Oh, Adam going for the corner boost.
Oh, there's only one other runner who messes up in this level.
Oh, Adam.
Jesus. Oh, well, hey, he's not that far behind now. It's a race again. He did it. I bet you he's watching, and he just did it so we can put on a good show for y'all.
Turtle 2, known as the killer of runs. We're swimming 99% of the time here, so we need that fast swim. Now here we're ascending, we need a perfect mashing rhythm to get up. Not too fast, not too slow, and both of them getting amazing rhythm.
Yeah.
Another quick drop just around the corner here. Bonking the ceiling to drop down faster. Another strat for a quick drop is bonking the ceiling while running. Waiting for the spike, we can't actually get past that without waiting. And now the Koopa staircase. The dreaded Koopa staircase. Both of them navigating it perfectly.
Oh my god, look at this. Synced up perfectly.
2 slow pipes putting us in perfect sync in Turtle 2.
This blue and purple moving together looks so nice, especially with this purplish background. This is pleasant to the eyes.
Through we go. They're going to be setting up to skip this enemy down here, this spiky enemy called the Gordo. They're just going to brush off this block here. That's going to give them guaranteed fast swim.
Slip. We got a skip. We got double skip.
Double Gordo skip.
That's door number 7.
We're just going to be fluttering over the top of the water here because it turns out fluttering is actually the same speed as fast swimming, and that's going to guarantee us a fast swim through 2 502s.
Oh my god.
502 is one of the top times you can get in Turtle 2, and to see 2 of those live simultaneously while in sync on SpeedGaming, the grand finals, that's a special thing to see.
Have you gotten a 502 yet?
I have never gotten a 502. My best Turtle 2 times was 500.
Only one of the 6 commentators tonight has gotten a 502 turtle.
Oh, Adam just
to put that out there.
falls into the water. That just puts them both back together, though. No nasties were had here tonight. Adam with the slow swims, AiP with the slow swims. Bad RNG. Adam keeps trying to reset it. Just go with it. Just go with the flow, man. Their kill counts looking good. AiP is ever so slightly low. Just ever so slightly low.
Yeah, Mario 2 could easily make up all of that.
And two
But
good
here we are.
popper skills.
1 second away from each other going into the last zone.
The final zone, the Mario zone.
Adam's signature level is coming up, Mario 1, where he has the individual level world record of a 356. So pulling out a performance that's close to a 356 will tie him with EiP. So
yes.
We'll see what happens.
Mario 1 is Adam's best level by far. Let's see what he can pull out. And EiP as well hits the super jump first try. Adam 2. Adam completely
Beautiful.
flies up.
Oh no!
A bonk, but was on pace for a 392 pipe, which is the highest in-game time you can get for that pipe. Through we go. We're just going to take damage here now. Let's see if Adam skips it. No, they're both going for the small Mario strat, which is going to save lag frames at the end of this level, but it's going to make Mario 2 much harder. Down we go. We have another super jump to hit. Another 2-frame super jump. Here they go. EiP setup. Adam setup. EiP gets it.
They both
Adam
get
gets it.
That is.
And EiP is down. 354. 354 Mario 1's
Wow.
insane times. And they are still in sync into Mario Zone. Would you believe it? Halfway into Mario Zone, we are still in sync. Now,
They have not been more than a second apart this whole time.
here come the balls. We're just jumping over the balls here. And now, a money bag for EiP. This is terrifying. 1, 2, 3 for EiP. Adam with a
Adam had
bonk.
a fast recovery though.
Yes. So those spike jumps are so tight, and they will scare you so much that the strategy name for that is actually the triple pants pooper. EiP does not get the carrot pea, but Adam does, and this puts them back in sync again. It is back and forth, guys.
Yeah, the Lucky Balls can make a difference in this next level. There's these balls on chains that you can land on that pretty much give you a really strong corner boost level of momentum by riding them. And if you can grab a couple of them, it looks like EiP had 3 good ones that can help strengthen that lead there. I doubt Adam's going to go for the fast. Oh, he is.
Adam is going for the fast Mario 3+4 setup. This is terrifying, guys. He needs an almost frame perfect jump to finish off here. EiP can just grab the fire flower and damage boost through. Adam on perfect kill count, by the way. EiP has to kill everything, including the bullet bill. Adam goes down. EiP gets the fire grab. Adam needs a frame perfect jump here, pretty much. No, he just misses it, but still set up.
Oh, he still gets the jump,
gets
though.
it. He gets
oh my
the
god.
jump. Insanity. Absolute insanity. We never thought we'd
This could
see
put him in the lead.
perfect strats
Well, no.
like
He's
that.
going to slow down right now.
Adam has to slow down for the mushroom grab.
that's
Just
a good mushroom
slightly
grab.
puts EiP back into the lead again.
This is a 770 versus 768 castle that could set the winner.
Based on the piggies here, the 3 piggies, we are going to be seeing how close they are, but we expect our runners to be just as close to each other as they are now. So this is all coming down to the castle. Here we go. We're just going to grab this fire flower here. You wonder why we grab it and we already have fire flower? It's because it acts as an active sprite, and if we don't grab it, we will experience like a solid second of lag afterwards. EiP
As opposed
kills
to a
the
liquid
pig.
second.
Octavia making things awkward again as we go into the piggies. EiP with his signature piggy kill, but he misses it. Adam with a
gets
fast
it.
piggy kill
Oh
as
my
well.
God. Yeah.
The first pig is the hardest one. Pigs 2 and 3 are nowhere near as hard, so stressed down slightly, but we are still in sync.
They are one Wario cycle away from each other. So it literally comes down to the castle.
The 6th golden coin is collected. We can now enter the castle. Wario has stolen it. Mario is going to reclaim it now.
There has not been a race that has been this close for this long. The only time they were really far apart was about Turtle 1, and then Adam, lost about 3 seconds that put him back in time. That's the furthest they've ever been from each other this whole race.
So we're going to be looking for some perfect castle gameplay here from either runners.
Do you want to focus on EiP, then I'll do Adam? And we'll
Sure
meet
thing.
in the middle? Cool.
Cool.
Let's focus.
Here we go. Any corner boosts? A corner boost from both of them. That's a scary corner boost to go for. Taking damage here, so we can have the iframes there. More damage for more iframes. EiP
Super
misses
jump
the
by Adam.
But that is fine. Any 3-framers? 2
Both
3-frame
frames.
jumps.
Yeah.
And we get the blaster jump to room 2. Another tricky room. We need to not bonk anywhere to keep the P speed.
Sweet. Perfect. Perfect last jump by Adam, too.
AiP gets a perfect room 2 by his standards as well. Now, the double jump here. We're going to load this platform early. Stand on the edge, jump over, and just run through and jump through. Perfectly clean through on either side as well.
Jump off, too.
Both jumping through over the middle tiles so we don't release the Fists of Fury. The skull jumps. Let's see how they do them. Adam does the classic Adam jump. AiP with a more standard jump. Room 5, another platforming room. Let's see what they go for here.
I was afraid Adam was going to go for the
Me too.
super jump.
So you can actually do a super jump up and skip one of those stairs, but it is a frame perfect super jump. And now they go through. It's looking like a... Well, I can't judge yet. It is a 68 castle. No, it's not. Maybe. This is so tight. This is so tight, you guys. AiP might be in a chance with a 70 castle. So this is where we used our star for. We're going to kill the Mario boss, or the Wario mini boss.
Oh no! Adam missed the fire flower.
That's fine. Adam can make this back.
Yeah, Adam can do it without, but it's going to be a lot more dangerous.
For phase 2 for Wario, we need to enter with the timer ending in either a 0, an
770
8, or a 4.
Oh,
and
I
we'll
don't know
get
if AiP got one.
The quickest drop. I think AiP went and tried pushing through a 69, so this could be very close. AiP does not get it. He has to go for the mid.
Wow, what a freaking race.
With a slow Wario phase 2, this is just put it out of his grasp. If Adam doesn't die here.
Adam played it safe the other way, which is very smart.
2 hits.
Adam just takes it.
What a race.
3 seconds. By 2.5 seconds, Adam takes that. 23, or
26-23 and 26-26. Absolutely almost perfect races from either runners. Absolutely incredible gameplay. On the leaderboards, this would place them firmly within the top 7 if they'd never done a run before. If these were being submitted as new runs, that'd place Adam at 6th place and AiP at 7th place. So, just absolutely incredible gameplay. To get a 26-2x live at SpeedGaming in the grand finals is absolute insanity. GG to both runners.
I'm going to go ahead and start setting up the second room, and then we will switch off to our next commentators.
Yes. Joining us next will be ProA007 and Oh Dear, both runners of this game as well.
Oh, I think the other race room has already been created. Yep.
Perfect. Double 502 Tata2s, as Adam says in chat. We've seen incredible gameplay just from this first race. We have another race to come, and possibly a third. If AiP takes the victory in this next race, we will be seeing a third one.
Well, I had an absolute pleasure. I had a great time commentating with you, Ninja. That was quite the race.
Yes.
We couldn't have asked for a more exciting race to commentate.
That was the best one. I'm so happy that we managed to be here to start off the first race.
I know, right?
Because it's actually very late in Europe and the United Kingdom. So it's nearly 4 in the morning for me, and for Oh Dear, who's going to be commentating next, it's nearly 5 in the morning. So let's get some hype for Oh Dear in chat. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, we're going to get out of here and give the floor to none other than the one, the only Oh Dear, and his sidekick, Kurt's new brand.
Yes, I thought it was ProA007 for this next one.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yep. Kurt's new brand will be in for the third one. Anyways, thank you so much, guys. Give lots of hype to these next 2 commentators, both amazing people.
Hello and welcome back. Hello. What a start. What a race we have seen in that first match. Welcome back to number 2. It is me, oh dear, and with me I have Pro 007. Hello.
Wow, yeah. Welcome, everybody, and we are off for game 2 of this grand final. AdamFerrari in a very close race scored a win in game 1, but boy, oh boy, you really...
Yeah,
another 5 minutes, we might have had another 5 minutes. We would have had 5 more lead changes.
Yeah, and of course it's about the runners in the race. But can I just give a quick shout out to Octavia and Ninja again for that amazing commentary?
Oh yeah, outstanding work by Octavia and FSP Ninja. That was terrific commentary, and give them a follow if you haven't already. Octavia, Ninja, give yourselves a shout outs in the chat. That was terrific commentary. Adam had a little trouble with the super jump, but otherwise pretty standard out of the blocks here as we go into tree zone 1. So it's gonna be a lot of tight platforming for the first 4 or 5 minutes. They're gonna have to deal with a lot of different terrains and different substances, if you will, between tree zones 1, 2, 3, and 4 as they get this going.
Yeah, so it's close again. We expect it to be just as close as the last one. At least I really hope it will be. The standards are very, very high. Both of the runners have been practicing. AiP has been practicing like crazy, as has been mentioned earlier. He got a PB just today.
Yeah.
And Adam is just the world record holder. There's not much to be said about him. He picks up a game, and within a week, he will be in the top 10 of that game. It's crazy. And this game is the one that he put the most time in so far.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And, one thing I was thinking about today is, this game, it looks so simple on the surface, but there are so many little intricate details that separate, a runner like me, because I'm in the low 28s for my PB. And you look at somebody like you or Adam or AiP, and they're in the low 26s, and it's all those little details. That's what really makes this game so unique and so challenging for a speed run. It's like, this game isn't very difficult by itself, but you do the speed run aspect, and all of a sudden, you're dealing with something quite interesting, I think.
Yes. If you've played this game as a kid, you might remember it as being somewhat slippery, or not as on rails as some of the other earlier Marios, and that gives us a lot of opportunities in the speedrun to control Mario very, very precisely. I would compare it, it's most comparable to Super Mario World. I would say, Adam with some big trouble there. Let's talk about the race. Luckily, he didn't fall. I think that was his main concern there, to not fall down. But that was a big hiccup.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate setback early on for Adam. So AiP's got about a 2-3 second lead right now. But as we've seen, we've got a long way to go, and most of this is fairly scripted as far as what they're going to do, but it's all about execution. Okay, so AiP had a little trouble with getting the fire flower, so they're right back in sync. So just like that, we're back to even.
Oh, and Adam spawns, like, depending on where you enter the screen, you sometimes spawn the enemies at your height. And he spawned that one Paraboomer very early, so he couldn't shoot that one. And as has been mentioned in the earlier race, if you have too many sprites on screen, you will have a lot of lag. And that was a full second of lag for Adam there.
Yeah, so a 4:17 and a 4:18 for our 2 runners out of the first zone.
Still very good tree zone times. Like, many runners in the top 20s will be very happy about a 4:17, 4:18.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, that lag was for me. Thank you, Adam. Don't type in chat, Adam. Focus.
Type for dear. That sounds like a campaign slogan. Lag for deer.
All right, they did not miss the bubble. Adam told me about just before the race. He was experimenting around with how early you can jump into the bubble just because. There's no benefit to that. You really want to avoid not having running speed here.
AiP kind of jumped a little there, and but he's through, and so we're on to Space Zone 1. And Space Zone 1 is one of those stages where it's deceptive, how your movement works in this. Why don't you explain a little bit of how the movement works in this stage?
Yeah, so walking is faster than floating through the air or vacuum. And we try to optimize the walking distance. So you see them, even on those one-tile white cones, you see them trying to land very early, walk on them for just those 8 pixels that they're white, and then lift off. And that is about 1 to 1.2-ish seconds faster over the course of the level. Both run on... Oh no, Adam gets the bad frame there. If you jump, or if you hold jump 1 frame before you actually land in moon physics, you will get that little tiny jump. So you couldn't make it all the way across. So AiP puts a little bit of distance between the two of them.
So we're on to Space Zone 2, which is about a 2.5 minute auto scroller. While we deal with the Star Song, you being an experienced Mario Land 2 runner, of course, and knowing this game about as well as anybody, if you were in this spot going into Game 2, what exactly would your mindset be if you were Adam and if you were AiP?
Like before the race, okay, that's too difficult question. If I was Adam, I would go all out on this one. You're one race, one match in the lead, and you can just try to show what you can do in this game. Because we saw some safety strats, like smaller safety strats earlier, at least by AiP. Adam went a little bit all out because I bet Adam was aware that he was slightly behind in Mario Zone, so he went for that very risky Mario 3 strat at the end, where he had that 1 frame jump to do. Well, it's not a 1 frame jump at the end, but it's very tight, and you just don't want to die there. If you die, it's over. And if I'm AiP, I'm just gonna try to play very, very conservatively here. AiP has a lot of experience. AiP has been putting up very, very consistent tournament times. That's his strength, to just always deliver a very good time in the 26-20s.
Yeah. It's an interesting dynamic, because with a lot of these matches, it really depends from runner to runner. Like, for example, I myself would not be watching what my opponent is doing. I'm going to trust myself, and I'm going to do what I know what I can do. But Adam or AiP or you even, it's like, well, I'm gonna, not exactly play to what my opponent is doing, but kind of keep that in mind, because if you're 5-6 seconds behind, like, well, maybe I have to go for something here. Like,
all right,
see how they do Tatanga.
We saw both 2 1 cycles first time. Adam gets the 1 cycle again. AiP with the 2 cycle. Very, very important to stay big there for AiP. You spend more time inside of the hitbox of Tatanga if you miss the quick kill. And then it's very, very relevant when exactly you release your jump button to stomp him on the head for a second time.
Yeah, so
if you're small after this fight, that would be pretty terrible and scary.
Yeah. So a 2-second swing. It's 8:45 Adam, 8:46 AiP as we go to Macro Zone now. And Macro Zone 1, there's going to be some pretty tight platforming and some risky plays by both of our runners, but they're both pros at this, so it should be okay. But as with anything, you got to be careful. You got to be mindful of what you're doing.
Yeah, we have this fire flower grab coming up here again. It's a very tight one. If you do it with a lag reduction meaning you kill the ant before spinning on the block, Ape just barely gets it. He was almost too far right. And now that we have the Fire Flower, we go for that revealing of the secret pipe again. And that in itself is a very tight trick. You can shoot both of those blocks in one jump, which we will see both of us go for it. Adam gets it. Ape actually doesn't even get up immediately. Falls down. That is pretty much the worst outcome for Ape that we've seen in the whole tournament.
And both of them did it the same. Both of them needed a second try to get it in game one. Adam corrected himself in game two here. Ape unfortunately took a bit of a slide there, and he's lost a couple of seconds.
And to put that into perspective, Adam corrected himself. It's not as easy as that. Like that second shot is frame and pixel perfect. First one, you have a little bit of broader surface that you can hit, but the second one from left of the pipe is very, very tight, very difficult to hit.
Yeah. So a quick recap on their tournament matches so far. Ape in the semifinals of this tournament. This is a double elimination tournament. Ape won the first set of best of three matches 2-0. So Adam had to earn his way back in through the consolation bracket, which he did. And last week, Adam won 2-1 to force this winner-take-all finale. And of course, we wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, and one of the games that Adam won in the first grand finals, Abe actually died in the castle. So that was also a super, super tight race.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how game two plays out here, because it was so close in game one, and I'm sure that's on their minds. Like, man, like I played about as well as I can play in game one. That's actually not that uncommon. It's like, how do you replicate that? And it can get a little maddening in a way, because you're trying to basically repeat what you did before. A great macro zone finale by Adam and Abe. Adam pretty comfortably ahead right now, though.
They played it perfectly again. We saw it before in the other race, though. There are pipes coming up in the next zone, especially Turtle Zone 2. Well, stairs and pipes. We heard it. They are the main enemies in this game.
Yes.
Stairs in this level and pipes in the upcoming one in the next one in Pumpkin Zone 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pumpkin Zone 1 is a symphony of really tight movement and platforming here, and we saw it to great effect in game one. Let's see how game two goes with the lag reduction and the jumping that they're going to be doing here.
Yeah, again, shooting the enemies very early here, even like shooting when they're already off the screen to reduce the most amount of lag. So Adam with the stairs first gets them perfectly.
Yes.
Following right after. One more jump, and he also gets perfectly up those stairs.
Excellent
this
work.
This level again, Pumpkin Zone 2 has two of those inconveniences. First, we have some short swimming section where you can get either fast or slow swimming. We explained that before. It's pretty much completely random. If you start swimming on an even frame, you get fast swimming. On an odd frame, you get slow swimming, or the other way around. And you can't influence that. You can just react to it quickly and try to fix it as soon as you see it. Adam gets fast swimming right away. No need to fix anything. Ape got slow. Tried to touch down to fix it. I think he fixed it. Sometimes it's difficult to... Oh, Adam with a pipe bomb. There we go. It's just difficult. It's always difficult.
Yeah.
And Ape with one bonk as well.
Yeah.
So the numbers really quick. Those pipes are 7 pixels wide, or the entrance that allows you to actually go into the pipe. But if you're at running speed, that window becomes only 3 or 4 frames to get in them. It sounds like a lot, but during a run, it's just so weird.
Yeah. Enemy count 81 to 80 going into Pumpkin Zone 3, so they're right exactly where they want to be as far as that goes. Ape had a little trouble in game 1. He actually had to do a few extras in Mario Zone to get himself back to even with Adam. Adam was pretty much on point as far as that goes. Leaving macro zone, there was a 5-second difference between our runners. Adam was at 12:10 with the coin going in the slot. AiP was at 12:15. So very close. Not quite as sharp as they were in game one, but still very, very good.
That is definitely a great pace for both of them still.
Yes.
We saw both runners executing this level perfectly. Again, it's not trivial, especially with those quick drops that we saw them do again. Pumpkin Zone 4 doesn't have any relevant technique in it. You go for some corner boosts, as you can see both runners do. Adam's skipping that enemy. He's fine with his kill count. The only relevant thing is that you actually grab that carrot there. And I think both use a super jump again. Super jump isn't exactly consistent. You can get a super jump if you hold your jump button between 21 and 26 frames. Depending on how high that number is, that determines the height of your super jump. If you release the jump button at 26 frames, you actually get a jump that is 8 pixels higher than a regular full jump.
And we already got chat predicting what pattern the witch was going to get. We had two atypical patterns in game one. Adam getting the left right off the bat, and so does AiP.
Adam, that was such good awareness. He knew, he recognized that he was off his jump, and he ducked, so he didn't get hit.
So AiP takes the lead on that. AiP takes the lead on that miss time, so they're back to even. AiP very slightly ahead at 1620 to 1621. So we are in the thick of it, folks.
Yeah, and again, that Adam waited there and pretty much lost a full turn. That was good in this case, because if he had stood up there with the witch above him, he would have lost his power-up, and he would have had to go into Mario Zone, grab a power-up, back out of Mario Zone into Turtle Zone, and then continue Mario Zone afterwards. That loses about 15 seconds. So just waiting there for those 3 seconds was the absolutely right call to do there.
Yeah, it's kind of underrated because, you know, in other circumstances, you know, if this were a run, you might panic. It's like, oh no, I did this, and then you immediately do this, and you know, Adam correcting the one mistake he really made in game one with that jump, so he's gets a 358 there as we head into Turtle Zone 2. Adirondack Rick says, who wants a game 3? Well, I want a game 3. I don't know about you, but the powers that be will decide that. But man, we're getting a clinic tonight. No matter if this is 2-0 or 2-1, this has been outstanding racing by two veterans of the Mario Land 2 glitchless category.
And this level right here is one of those that can just swing the whole race to either side. You have a lot of swimming, a lot of those random elements again. We didn't really see who got which swim speed. It's always difficult to tell if you're not running yourself. Both get perfect stairs. So AiP maintains his very small lead, so I suppose the execution
it's not even like a quarter of a second at this point. It might be actually be in sync now.
They are really delivering today. Like, I always have my finger on the trigger to which channel to switch for the audio. It's so tight today. Oh, AiP doesn't get the setup for the fast swimming. Still, he got slow swimming there, and that makes the difference. And with that, Adam is ahead. Just like that.
Yeah, but again, we're talking maybe a half a second here. 5:03, 5:01. Okay, so they flipped a second.
5:03. Can I point out how ridiculous 5:03 is? I have gotten a 5:03. I've been running this game for 6 years. I have gotten a 5:03 like 2-3 times maybe. Yeah, Adam.
Well, Adam unfortunately has gone off the rails here in Turtle Zone 3.
But with trouble as well. Both are having big trouble. So you have to back up with that shell. Both do it very well. Then you see the spin jump on top of the block executed again to grab that fire floor and still make the cycle with that bonefish. That could have been much, much worse for both of them. Good backups. But Adam comes out.
Yeah, that could have ended disastrously, for sure. And a testament to these runners for being able to hold the line there, because it looked really bad for both of them, especially for Adam.
Yeah, like it went out of control for both of them at the same time. It was so difficult to even follow who did what. But yeah, Adam missed the first part of the level already and took damage one more time there, so to wait for those gates. So here, Mario 1 coming up again, the very difficult super jumps in room 1 and the last room. That super jump right there, you have to press your jump button for 25 or 26 frames. Both get it first try. Amazing.
Yeah, Adam, I think, took about a small amount of time just to kind of recalibrate, but gets through it. And
you would think so. It's a bit tricky with those moving gears. They're not solid platforms, so sometimes you don't have the ability to actually do a jump input there. That's what happened to Adam there.
So there was by my count, it was 1953 to 1957. EiP with the lead, going into Mario's Zone.
Holy moly! Adam finding his way through those spikes there and getting a 3:55. That's the fastest in-game time anyone has ever gotten in a run. And I think it's mostly been Adam who's been getting those.
Yeah.
Again, look at this guy on the left. Like he knows he's behind at this point, and he goes for those kinds of strats because he has to do it. He just has to, and he executes them almost perfectly.
Yeah. In his case, he has to press a little, not too much. He can't press so far beyond his capabilities, but as you say, like the Mario Zone 3 strats, he's gonna have to go for those. He's gonna really have to press the attack here. The one advantage he has right now is his kill count is exactly where he wants it to be at 91. EiP is gonna have to take a few extra kills here, and that might slow him down a little bit, not significantly, but enough to where
EiP goes for,
Adam,
meaning grabbing that carrot. He has 3 free kills in this level. He's gonna be fine. Adam is going for the faster strat again. That is also much more risky. So eyes on Adam's screen. He messed up this strat last time. He went into that small alcove over the bullet bill shooter. If he can pull off the strat this time, he's gonna save about 0.3, 0.4 seconds on EiP. And does he get the jump? He does get the jump.
Oh.
So he gains time on Mario 3. He loses a little bit of time on Mario 4. Overall, it saves time, depending on how you execute. Very good mushroom grab there from Adam. He saved those 0.3, 0.4. So that was well worth the risk he went for. But EiP is still in the lead. So Adam does have to wait for some kind of small mistake by EiP, maybe in the castle.
Maybe, or the pigs. He had a little, not a lot, but he was not as quite as sharp as Adam was with the pigs. So it's a lot of those little things that are going to keep him in range. But
you can see EiP. You can see EiP executing a reaction-based strat here for the piggy. Adam uses, and he gets it like same outcome. Adam uses a buffered strat that makes the first piggy much more consistent, and that makes the difference in this fight here. First and this race as well. Adam is catching up more.
So EiP is going to get the 6th and final coin locked in at 23:42. Adam at 23:45. So 3 seconds separates our runners going into Wario, which is as we've more than once commentated throughout this tournament, playing Wario's Castle is like playing a whole nother game as far as difficulty.
Also, for the explanation for the castle again, Wario 2 the phases when he drops down from the ceiling, they are based on the in-game timer. So we are kind of on frame rules here. We want to enter that room when the timer shows a 4, a 0, or an 8 at the end. So depending on what kind of execution we see here, those frame rules could make the difference here. We are 3 seconds apart. That means if AiP gets a 770 into the second Wario room, and Adam only gets a 64, that would, oh well, the other way around. That would even out the race, and we would probably have to retime here.
We might at
But
that.
so far,
A very good opener from both of our runners. AiP is. Oh, AiP missed. Adam gets it. He's in the lead. Oh boy, here we go.
That is the worst thing that can happen.
Wario Room 3 gives Adam the lead, but we've still got a long way to go, folks. This is not over by any stretch.
It is not over. We saw AiP messing up the manipulation of Wario before. And let's see what Adam does here. He is the one who is raised to lose it is now all of a sudden. It's one of those mistakes where just you have to wait for the platform to come back on AiP's end. So you're just standing there contemplating what you just did. It's a terrible mistake.
Yeah. So it's about a one room difference now. Adam gets the 100th kill, and he does a very quick job on the Wario faces. AiP right behind him. Okay, Adam missed that in game 1, but he gets it this time successfully in game 2. So he's got a little bit of a buffer to work with. So easy Wario 1 for Adam. AiP.
Adam gets an optimal 770. AiP has to wait for the 0 on the timer. This is match point for Adam. If he clears the next Wario phase before AiP does, Adam is our champion.
Yes, he is. So here it comes. 3 jumps to score the title for the 2020 Glitchless tournament. 1, 2. That's
3.
it.
Adam takes it. GG indeed.
Adam wins with an official time of 26:33. AiP 26:38. What a finish.
What a race indeed.
It swung once again on Wario, and probably the most dangerous room of the game is what did it.
To be honest, I was expecting a race 3. I was not expecting that kind of mistake right there. I was getting ready for another one.
I'm with you on that one. Yeah, it easily, you think, oh, we're going to game 3. I mean, but Wario's Castle is so brutal in terms of how difficult it is compared to the rest of the game, that as much as we have all played it, it still feels like a bit of whiplash.
Okay, I'm gonna really quickly try to get our racers in here for an interview. We will have an interpreter for AiP. AiP is Japanese, and his English is not the best. He's not too confident in having an entire interview in English, so that's how we handle this. And there is AiP. All right.
But
let's see when we are joined by our runners. But yeah, that's the tournament. It's finally coming to an end.
Yeah. This started right before Halloween, October 31st. I think is really when this whole thing started, and here we are 3 months later, and we've reached the climax.
Yeah, it's been a very, very fun ride. Big thanks. And well, shoutouts doesn't make sense because we are on SpeedGaming at the moment. But also people from the front page who are watching today, hit the follow button on this channel. This is what we will see here. Hyde races, retro games mostly. Different communities from all over the retro game scene. It's just been fantastic, and big thanks to SpeedGaming for hosting our tournament. It's been a great ride. It's been this game doesn't have a lot of attention in general. It's a small Game Boy game. Many people like it, love it, have played it as a kid, but not too many people actively seek it out on Twitch. But we are a very active community. We have at least 10 active members, runners, not members, but 10 active runners at the moment. This tournament had 24 entrants. This was much bigger than I thought it would be. I'm super, super happy and humbled by that. We also gained lots of new members over the course of the tournament. You, Pro A, you weren't in the community before, but now you know the game.
No,
the game.
Yes, and I played the game really since it first came out in 1992. I remember getting it for Christmas in '92, and it's a game I've always had a great affinity and appreciation for. It's a terrific piece of platforming, and it's one of my, I think, 10 favorite Game Boy games. And when I saw this tournament, I was very interested, and how the community has interacted with one another, to the veterans and the newcomers, and seeing how everybody has grown so much throughout this tournament. It's really, this is what all communities should be like, for in speed running and really gaming in general. It's been an outstanding experience, and I thank everybody who has welcomed me into the community and has made me feel welcome and has made others feel welcome, from all stripes and walks of life. It's been a terrific experience. So thank you very much.
Thank you for those very, very kind words. That makes my heart beat a little bit. It's beating all the time. You know what I mean.
Well,
it's just been such a great overall experience.
Yeah, I can't wait for the next one.
And we have our winner here with us. Congratulations, Adam. What a set of races.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
So,
that was really... Hold on, my mic's not plugged in. Can you...
we can barely hear you, but probably through your webcam microphone, yeah.
Is this mic better?
This
much
works
better,
perfectly.
Much better, eh? I found my mic finally. I forgot to plug it in, but oh my goodness. Those two races, you couldn't have asked for closer races. There was a lot of weird mistakes, crazy recoveries on both end, good gameplay, a lot of sketchy things, a lot of everything that SML2 has to offer, and it just shows why this game is so great to speedrun, so great to race, and the only downside is that there wasn't a game 3.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Ape and Yutori.
GG, Adam. Thank you. Thank you.
We were just saying this race was so good and so tight. It could have gone either way. How were your nerves? First, Adam, what were the nerves? This is, you knew this would be it tonight. On the front page as well.
Yeah.
A lot of people here. So yeah.
The front page thing didn't make me any extra nervous because we did the GDQ thing, the 3 of us this year. So that kind of got me used to that kind of stuff. But the nerves were mainly because the fact that it was excitement nerves, because it's the finals. This is the ultimate. Everything that happened in this tournament led to this moment. So, and I knew that AiP had just gotten a 26-19. Congrats to him, and that was insane. So I'm okay, well, I'm gonna need to bring my A game, and sure enough, 26-2x, 26-3x. It for both of us, it ended up needing to be that close, and so anytime I made a mistake, I'm all right, just don't make any more. But so but then eventually I tried to pretend I was going for record, but with safe strats, because I figured I just want to go as fast as I can and not overthink it. Because last time, especially in game 2 at the start there, I was overthinking it. I got stuck and I just kept jumping into a block, and I'm game 1 always is the biggest nerves, but game 2 I was I didn't think I was gonna win game 2 because the castle. But then I saw that the room 3 thing happened, and I realized I had the lead, and I'm just go fast. the nerves are mostly excitement, but before the race began, it was a lot more of like worry nerves for sure.
Yeah, I just wanna ask Ape quickly the same question. Ape, how nervous were you today for this race?
今日のレースでどのくらい緊張してましたか？
いやーもうめちゃんこ緊張しましたよ、本当に。もうめちゃくちゃ緊張したんですけど、まあね、もうこんな大舞台めったに出られることもないし、もう本当に楽しんでやろうと思って臨みました。
I was nervous too much, but you know, today we have really big events, so I'm focused to enjoy this race.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, congratulations again, Ape, on your new PB from today.
Yeah.
今日出した自己ベストおめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。レースのね、1時間前ぐらいに、ついに20秒台切って 1X、19ですね。出すということで、本当に嬉しかったです。この勢いのままトーナメントも勝ち上がってやろうと思ってたんですけど、アダム兄貴が早すぎましたね。
Thank you so much. I got a 19 right before the race, and I thought I can win this race because of my condition, but Adam was too fast.
Yeah, like it was very, very close. You could have won that second race if you hadn't stopped, if you hadn't made that mistake in the castle, you would have won that round.
Yeah, but by the same token, like I look at my splits for all the races, and it was never more than 5 seconds at any point after each zone. You guys were so close throughout. It was incredible.
Even game 1 came down to the castle. Like I missed a power up at the end, so I had to play room 2 safe, but I had the faster cycle. But then he had Ape had a slower phase 2 as well, so it ended up being, I think if he had a perfect phase 2, it might have been like a retime to like frames. I was trying to calculate it.
Close. Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that I think that's right. Yeah, it would have been at most a half a second, probably less.
Holy cow. Well, I kind of like, I tried to promote like the race as a whole for like as much. I knew it was going to be close. Both races. I didn't know what the times were. I figured they'd be good. I know Apes would be good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's going to be close. Every race. That's why I was so happy that we got to race more. And I'm sad that we didn't get a third race, is because like we have the best races. I have so much fun racing Ape, almost as much as anybody. The races are always so good.
You can be like, even though it didn't go to match 3, you can both be so very happy how you played today. It was amazing. It was always close. It's exactly what you want in an environment like this, in a tournament, grand finals. Nonetheless, we were all so entertained by you.
Yeah, it's like you look at your tournament records. It's 4-3 in favor of you, Adam. You do this again a week from now, it could be 4-3 the other way easily.
4-3 between just me and Ape.
Yes.
Oh wow.
So yeah, think of it like, Game 7 of the World Series or something.
Well, it's like it's like every time the Yankees and Red Sox have a season together, it's like it's always close. Like except for last year, but like most of the time, it's like either the Yankees will win by like 1 or like the series set. Like throughout the regular season, it's like it's crazy like how close the games are.
Yeah, or in my case, I'm a White Sox fan. It's like the White Sox and the Cubs. It's like every year it's so close. Like their records are so close. Like you shuffle the deck. It's like, okay, it's going to be 4-3 this way or 4-3 that way. It's like, it's insane.
I can't even remember some of the things that happened. I know race 1 we both like had really good levels and like the hardest levels, like 502, 345, or what do you call it? 354. I mean, Mario 1, like the platforming was so good. I mean, there wasn't much room to lose time. That's
Now the only hiccup you had, Adam, in Game 1 was Turtle Zone 1. You had that little trouble with your jump off of that platform. That was it, as far as I could tell.
Yeah, controller had strats, but he saved me though. I went for both stages, I did his Risky Mario 3 and Mario 4, and even though I screwed it up a little in Mario 3, I didn't die. Mario 4, it saved me a little bit of time, which actually ended up kind of making it a little bit closer. I just was practicing it, and I found it to be pretty consistent. So I don't know. I know Deer does it in his attempts now. So if Deer does something, it's probably worth it.
One thing I want to point out, or like two things, and like the tree zone left hiccup already mentioned. Good thing that you didn't fall down. Like that was good awareness to kind of get stuck but still stay up there. And
you mean race 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the bigger one in terms of awareness, good reaction on the witch fight that you didn't get hit there.
Oh my goodness, the witch. I was like, okay, for some reason I thought she went to the left, so I let go of the A button, but she was on my side, so I'm like, uh-oh. And I knew I couldn't jump in time, so I'm just like, I didn't know if I've never been in this situation before. I always take damage in that situation. That's the first time I ever got out of that situation with my carrot still. Yeah. I just ducked, and I just like, okay, I don't know if her hitbox will hit me. And I just waited, and I'm like, I knew I had a lead. I knew I wouldn't have one after that, and it was like still really close. And then Turtle 3, I just had I think we both had bad Turtle 3s,
yeah,
but
you both, yes.
Yeah.
Like I kind of know the backups there, but that's kind of a stage where the backups, it's good to not die, but like the backups are so slow.
Yeah.
And nasty.
Yeah, it's like 90-95% of the time, that's what kills a run. But both of you, in your own way, had the presence of mind to keep it together and survive and keep it within I think it was about a 4-second gap going into Mario zones. So, it's one of those things like I'd say, again, 90-95% of the cases, the race would have been over at that point. But as it was with Pumpkin Zone for you, Adam, like you both held the line and were able to hold on and get on to Mario Zone, without dying.
Yeah, I mean they call it in football. What is it, like time of possession? Like basically in this case, it's like who's in the lead throughout the set. It's like I think we each had an equal share of the lead throughout the entire 2 matches. Like in game 2, it was mostly EiP. In game 1, I think it was mostly me. But it was so close in game 1. It's like
game 1 was back and forth.
One was back and forth.
Yeah. Able to tell who had more.
Yeah, check my splits. Yeah, Adam, you led early, and there was about a 1-second lead for EiP after Turtle and Mario Zone. But game 2, like you led most of the way, and then EiP got the lead after Pumpkin Zone.
Oh, the witch, yeah. Because I ducked under the witch. Hey, I had to do it though. That lost me 8 in-game seconds to perfect, but that's only like what, 7 real-time seconds? You lose 15. If you lose your power up there, you lose 15. So even if I lost my power up and killed her fast, I would have actually not only had to reroute it, but I would have actually lost more time. So I ended up, I think it had to. I mean, at the time, I'm just like, don't lose the carrot. And it ended up being slightly faster than if I would have recovered perfectly with taking damage, but you never want to take damage to the witch.
Right.
Because you have to reroute the entire darn thing.
Right. So, EiP, real quick, unfortunately, you finished second in this tournament, but what are your thoughts and your impressions of your play and the tournament as a whole?
今回は残念ながらトーナメントでは2位でしたが、今回のトーナメント、今回のレースでのプレーの感想はどうでしたか？
いやー、もうすごい楽しかったね。もうやばい。またやってほしいんですよね、ぜひとも。本当にすごい楽しかったです。ずっと楽しかったです。今回レースの相手にならなかった相手のね方もいらっしゃいますけども、いろんな人とレースもしてみたいですし、本当にずっと11月から始まって3ヶ月丸々やったわけですけども、ずーっと楽しくてもう良かったです。ありがとうございます。こんな素晴らしい機会を設けてくれて。
This tournament and this race was really I enjoyed this tournament, this race, and I want to participate to tournament again. I want to race against other people who I couldn't race with, and I always enjoying since November. Thank you so much.
Very welcome.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
We will see
Yeah.
when the next
All levels tournament.
will happen.
Everybody's got to learn all levels for this game now.
No.
We got to. No, there's only a few extra levels and a couple secret exits. It's really cool. If you like Glitchless, what you want to do? Small Mario? You can't. I can't even finish the run with that one.
We will
Oh
have
boy.
a community.
Don't start
vote on
getting
that.
community ideas. You may regret it.
I think we will
Jackpot.
see. Like
10
not
10
right
times
away, of course,
jackpot.
but
Yeah, that's good.
let's aim for the end of the year again. Let's make this
Be a
an
rando.
annual thing.
Rando maybe
Oh,
at the
yeah,
end of the
some
year.
rando.
Rando's really good
Yeah,
for
we-
this game.
we
Dead
got-
infinitum.
But yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
we
for
gotta-
now to decide.
we ought to get this for Speed Gaming Live 2021. If we can actually do that live and in person this year, hopefully this would be a great tournament. I think for SG Live, tight, compacted matches with lots of drama.
I'm just curious, Ape, what's your current speed goal? Speed projects or projects for streaming? You can try. Yeah, that's all I had to ask. Oh, Tori.
Oh, pardon? Sorry.
Oh, I wanted to ask Ape what his projects are, like his next speed runs are gonna be, just because I like to watch them and stuff. Just curious.
Sorry. I'm confusing a little bit. Could you speak a little bit easier English? Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
sure. What is Ape's next speed runs or next projects going to be on stream?
Oh, OK。次何のスピードランを配信でする予定ですか？
まだこれといったものは決めていないんですけども、マリオランド1か、もしくは、マリオランド2をもうちょっと詰めるか、もしくは、パートタイム UFO ペプシマンとか。
Okay. I'm not decided yet, but maybe I will go for Mario Run 1 or Grind Mario Run 2, or I have planned to run part-time UFO or Pepsi Man.
Yo, that's awesome. That's awesome.
All right.
Pepsi Man.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. Pepsi Man. All right.
All right, with that,
Awesome.
I think we should start wrapping this up. We just hit 10,000 viewers, by the way. Everyone who's joining,
my-
we just finished this tournament. We are having the interviews at the moment. Wrapping this up, saying our thanks to everyone, including SpeedGaming, including Octavia Suits there in chat, for providing both the song you're probably listening to right now, as well as the layout for the entire tournament. Very big thanks for that. The entire group of commentators that we had over the tournament, like 12, 13, 15 people. I couldn't even keep count. A lot of people signed up for commentary.
It was a lot.
Some people,
Yeah.
some people doing their first commentaries here live on SpeedGaming. Very much
Yeah.
appreciated. Very big thanks. Shout outs to those. The entire SML2 community, the speedrunning community as a whole, of course, but specifically, of course, you're the SML2 community. It's been posted in chat several times already. If you want to join, if you want to learn the game, if you just want to talk about the game, not even just the speedrun, just the game in general, feel free to join our Discord. It's right there in chat. And yeah, of course, a big thanks to the runners. Many runners have come out of retirement for this. Like the controller head who pretty much made this game big back in the day on Twitch in 2012-13. He came back for this tournament and joined us. A little bit rusty, but he joined. That's what counts. And he did a good job. Many people picked up the game just for this tournament. That's exactly how it should be. Very, very big thanks to everyone who made this tournament what it ended up being in the end with this amazing final.
Mhm.
Shout outs to this whole thing actually started because AiP wanted to do something, some races like in a round robin, and it evolved into this tournament when Deer got the idea to do it like this. But it all started with AiP. So thanks to him for the idea to do this. It was like the perfect timing, and it was really awesome how it worked out.
Yeah. It's those little things for sure, and yeah, this was an outstanding tournament. Very exciting matches throughout, and as Odir mentioned, I think I mentioned earlier, a lot of people, including myself, had either played the game but never really given it much thought for speed running, and we all got into this, and it turned out to be, I think, much greater than what any of us had anticipated, and we use this as a starting point. The next tournament's going to be even better than this one because the word is out now. This is a great game to run, and it's a very welcoming community. So I'm looking forward to the next one.
We will be back.
Yeah, that much you can count on. And do give our runners a follow, our champion AdamFerrari64, and the runner-up AiP25, and myself, Pro-A007, and Odir follows as well as Octavia and FSP Ninja. Do give them follows as well. This was a terrific tournament and some great commentary in Game 1, and I hope in Game 2 as well.
Have a good night, everyone. See you.
All right.
Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you to SpeedGaming for hosting this awesome tournament.
Yes, absolutely. Congratulations to you, Adam, and to you, AiP, for terrific finals.
Thank you.
Thank you.